Welcome back to Solynod Hex, everybody. Today we're going to be playing session 165, and today's session is sponsored by Dave Walker. Thank you, yay! Thank you, Dave Walker. Thank you very much for your generous donation, and we will slide right back into it. Before we begin, now that we're on the Crossroads map, with the entire party, go ahead and add 200 points to your player characters. We have Thrasham, Varen, Anatar, Kalamar, Jezzy, and Lao Shun today. Oh, Lao Shun just disappeared.
Oh no!
Yeah. What happened?
I think you were idle so long. Roll20 kicked you.
No, he's there.
Let me
I
see.
see him.
Yeah, I see myself. Let me
Okay,
refresh.
then we lost Varen.
Dude.
Yeah, I had to I had to refresh my browser.
Okay, so I'll just
Doing
wait
a
for everyone
refresh,
to finish that.
Oops. Cross.
Yes. Let's see if I can find the map again. There we are.
Okay, now I'm going to bring everybody to where we left off on the map called Botherdoom Basement 3. And
You seem to have a virus on your computer.
Shame.
oh, okay. So when we had left off, the party had just defeated a Hydra whose heads were dangling down into a hole. Lao Shun jumped into the hole, injuring himself accidentally because of his failed dex check, essentially, when he tried to use tumbling at the bottom. And Anatar had sprung a trap, but was not trapped inside of it, letting the party discover the existence of traps on this floor. And it looks like Jezzy and Kalamar, our two trap experts, were about to throw one of the heads of a Hydra down a hallway or something like that. Was that the plan?
Not my throne! Get another head.
And and we have, did we leave off on Thrasham and Company's turn, or was he done with his turn?
I think it was about to start my turn.
It was
Okay.
about to start.
We were
Alright.
starting with the turn.
Alright, so go ahead, Thrasham and Company.
All right. Scarret will move. Thrasham will call down. You guys all right down there now? Can you guys get up?
I'm still unconscious, I guess. Am I, or let's see, I
Well,
have
you're
one.
staggered
No,
or
you're-
whatever days because you were just brought back from death.
Yeah, Varen cast like a Cure Light Wound spell on you, bringing you up to 1 hit point. By the way, the rules for hovering on death's door, for our viewers, are if you are lowered to 0 or less hit points, you immediately fall unconscious, you forget all of your spells, and you begin bleeding 1 hit point per round until you die at -10. Or someone can stop the bleeding by using one free hand, essentially, to place pressure on the wound to stop the bleeding. And it only takes 1 round of pressure to stop it permanently, and then you begin your slow recovery of healing 1 hit point per day if you don't starve to death. Or someone can help you and move you and doctor you, or someone can cast any kind of magical healing spell on you to raise you up to 1 hit point, other than the heal spell itself, which would bring you up to full hit points, and you would be, fully recovered, other than your forgotten spells. If someone doesn't use that heal spell on you, which is a level 6 pre-spell, by the way, it's a very high level spell, then your conversations are disjointed, your movement rate is 1, and you basically can't do anything other than move 1 square per round and speak disjointed conversations. You automatically fail all saving throws, you automatically fail all checks of any kind. You're basically screwed until you sleep. Basically, you're supposed to be like this for 24 hours, or until obviously someone casts the heal spell on you.
And then the meta aspect of it too is you get half XP for the session or whatever.
Yeah, half XP for the session, and it's supposed to be half XP for the adventure, but I don't do it that way because we're basically a TV show pretty much, so it's just for the rest of that one session.
Oh, yeah, because the adventure is kind of undefined. I mean, that could be
Yes.
until you gain a level. That could be until you finish a quest. I mean,
Yeah.
So that was just for last session, right? Or was
Yes. Yeah, it's not going to be
okay.
like for the rest of the dungeon or anything like
just
that.
wondering if Thrasham had the heal spell that I was just wondering if you had
Your character doesn't know. Your character does not know, so we won't reveal that information whether he does or does not.
Okay.
But it is Thrasham and Company's turn, so go ahead, Thrasham.
Yeah. So, Thrasham just yelled down. Are you guys all right now? Can you get him up here, Baron?
Yes, I think we can. I think I can just carry him up with the Hydra head.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could fly with him or if you could carry him as you climb. I don't know what would be easier. I don't know how much you can carry while flying.
I have to carry him while I climb, as if I am more than moderately encumbered, flight is impossible for me. And
Please don't drop me. I'm very fragile at this point, so please don't drop me.
So I'll just have to climb up for now.
Okay, well then I can come down. It's not
And
too
all
hard.
flying with him and all my stuff is gonna be impossible.
So, does it take a climb check to climb down a rope or anything like that, or down a Hydra head in this case?
Yeah. 46, 76, 81, 89, 94, 98. Okay, so Lao Shun is carrying 98 pounds.
Oh no, I didn't bring that. I didn't bring all of that down. A lot of that was on my mule. I had a mule to carry it. I was going to ask about that. I put it. I didn't put a carry weight at the bottom.
It doesn't
So
matter. If you weigh more than 30 pounds, Baron's gonna be encumbered either way.
Yeah, he weighs 150 some odd pounds. So anything that's in your gear that's on your mule, go ahead and transfer it down to the henchperson/animal companions. Give your mule a name, and then in the notes, that's where that stuff should be.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
But yeah, Thrasham and Company.
Do you want me to wait to do that, or?
No, you can do that now, silently.
It's,
So just
While you
Is
wait.
it 40% or 45 for climbing down a rope bonus?
It is, I believe, 45. Oh, no, it is 40. You're right, it's 40.
Okay.
Rope and wall.
Oops. Then the strength check with a plus 40, yeah. But I climbed. Yay!
Yay. Stubby
So,
little neck.
Thrasham is at the bottom and then he drops like the last 5 feet or whatever. And
Yeah.
then,
Yeah.
so he's standing like right here underneath the Hydra head. Oops. And he'll wait for next round. He's like, don't worry, I got you.
Thank you.
And then anything else from any of your other characters?
Oh, and then
Thrasham
Adro just
Company?
moved down a little bit, and everybody else moved forward, and then Adro just say, it branches up here, guys. There's a pretty big cavern opening to this right here, and it just sort of ends further south.
And he's ethereal right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so next we have Anatar and Company.
I'm just standing here watching Zazie and Kalmar doing their magic.
I'm not doing anything. She told me to stop. Wait right there. And I do what Jessie says. She's bossy. She's a bossy little thing.
I'm just curious. Is there any way like
Who would have thought?
help each other? Like,
Say again.
I'm curious if thieves could help each other. Like, two thieves help work in the remove trap can help one, or speed it
No,
up or something?
no, but they each get an individual role, so that's good.
Yeah.
That's really, really good. Like, you don't
If you have,
understand
like-
how good that is.
If you have like 2 max level thieves like covering each other, you'll almost never miss a trap.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, almost
Yeah, because I
never.
mean, you usually have about a 50% or better. So I mean, with 2 of them, that's
It depends on what skills they've boosted, but it's kind of like 5th edition's advantage mechanic.
yeah.
Let's see.
You know, you
Get
get
the
two
reroll
two
failure.
rolls. Yeah. So as long as neither thief advances until the other one rolls their check, you'll never really miss a trap. Pretty much, it's really difficult. Okay, so Lao Shan, you notice that Thrasham climbs down one of the Hydra necks or whatever, and then drops to the ground right next to you as you're standing up. So what do you want to do?
I say, please, Mr. Thrasham, if some healing, if you can help me. I'm still very injured. I don't know why I tried to jump down there. I thought I could make it. I've done that jump before, but I just didn't do it well.
Yeah. It must be a cursed hole. Don't worry, you'll be better in a little bit. You know,
Okay.
look before you leave next time. I guess, you know.
Yeah, I looked, but I didn't look hard enough.
Maybe carry an extra pillow. I mean, you know, just in case.
Yeah.
But yeah, right on. Once I get a moment to catch my breath from that long climb, I'll heal you in just a minute.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I'll just he just waits for Thrasham to heal him. He's just kind of still in a lot of pain and not feeling very well. So he just, I guess that's it for my turn. He'll just wait for
Okay.
Thrasham.
Next we have Calamar and Company.
All right, so if I remember correctly from what you said last week, is that Calamar can move and search for traps, but it would be the same as moving silently?
Yes, ma'am. So
Okay.
moving silently is 1/3 of your movement rate.
Yeah.
However, you are outside of combat.
Now,
So-
what was this you were saying about me assisting? Like, if I go up to where she's attempting to disarm the scything blade trap, which is like 2 squares ahead of me, and I like check out, I can't see her though.
Yeah.
Can affect things and how she's disarming it or whatever.
No, what he said is you can
So-
try to do it too. So if she
Yeah.
fails, you can try right after her, basically,
Yeah.
with your roll.
Two
Or even
thieves
go
can
faster if you roll better.
You could actually, you can step forward one.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll step up here and I'll say, let me see what you're working on, Jesse. Hi, Scarrett. And he kind of waves at Scarrett.
Okay, so
And-
you see, essentially there's a scything blade trap right in front of your face that's swinging back and forth.
Wow. That would hurt if it hit my face.
Yeah.
That would hurt. Okay, so he's like looking at the mechanism where it's triggered, and he's going to see if he can disarm the trap also. Like, you know, he can point at something like, look, Jesse, right there. Trip that little thing. Cut the red wire. You know.
It'd be bad to be a colorblind bomb expert.
Okay, so it's going to take some time to observe the trap and its workings in order to, you know, get like a feel for how it works. So it's going to see. Whoops. Remove.
Roll a 6 and just undercut Jesse.
Roll a 2. Come on.
So that's gonna be +1 per round. And unfortunately, there's no way for me to make the time roll invisible, so it's going to take 7 rounds.
High five,
figure
girl!
Yeah. So, with another thief working on it, maybe she will get a lower roll and a success. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're a good
Okay.
team, Jazzy.
Gotta do something here.
We're buddies. Illuvio was guarding. He's gonna scooch up one, right here, and continue. No, you know what? He's gonna pull up right behind Calamar, and he's gonna continue to guard. If anything comes up and starts messing with Calamar, he's gonna stab it in the face.
Okay.
So we are done.
In the face.
Alrighty.
In the face.
In the face. Okay, so Jezzy is also disarming the scything blade trap, which she began last session.
And now she knows if she levels up what she's putting some points into.
And I need to see.
Yeah, I put it all into freaking find, remove traps, and open locks. So yeah, that's where all my stuff is. Just saying. Be right back.
Jezzy probably went all for hide and shadows because she needs it so badly.
I do.
And does Jezzy continue disarming the trap?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next we have Varen. Oh, you also have your other character.
Yeah, he's just sort of admiring Anatar's throne.
Hydra throne. It's the best throne.
And we have Varen and company. James, are you muted?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm here. Yeah, Dean's going to walk past the bugbear towards, I guess, near the Hydra ropes. Look down and ask, you guys okay down there?
Just having a little party, you know. We're in a whole party.
It's fall in the pit party. You want to join? Not I would recommend it.
Your friend, Babylon. You sure he's okay?
He'll be okay in a second, you know. By the grace of Baranar, I shall put
Yay!
his innards back inside and his outers back out. It's like right now his, intestines are just lying on the floor and stuff.
Alright, I'll be here. Oh, and Josh, you forgot the showing up bonus.
No, I didn't. If you were listening or paying attention, you would already know that.
Sorry, I thought you usually put that in the chat log.
No, I usually just say it.
You had trouble at that particular moment, sir.
Yeah.
Alright,
Probably
my
your mic.
mistake then.
Yep.
Alright, that's it.
Alright. So it is now 7:19. Anatar's Detect Magic still has 9 rounds. Lao Shun's Magical Stones still have 26 minutes left on them. And it's Thrasham and company.
So Thrasham, stands up to his full height and pile of Lao Shun's blood and stuff. Goes, in the name of Baranar True Silver, let this young, foolish man recover the use of his legs and, fully recover. Heal! And he taps him on the forehead. Oops.
Yeah, like.
I clicked myself. I don't want to heal myself.
That would be hilarious. I feel great. How you feeling,
Wrong target.
Love?
Yay.
Let's say, thank you. The innards, they just go right back in there. It's amazing.
Yay. All your wounds disappear, the blood stains go away on your skin, and you just glow with an inner energy.
And you're
It's like
green
it's
and
like you're amazing. How can you do that? That's the miracle.
Exactly. The grace of Baranar heals the stupid.
Yeah, That was very foolish of me to do that. I don't know why I did that, but maybe we find something down here. I don't know.
Well, we're seemingly gonna go the other direction first, and then down after we explore that way anyway. So.
Okay, well, let's see
But,
how we get back up.
These hydra heads are sort of dangling down. They're about 5 foot off the ground, so if you get a boost up or whatever, you can climb back up, and then Varen can probably just fly on his own after that. Hopefully he'll give me a boost up, otherwise I'll be stuck down here forever.
Just a little scared of falling again, but I guess I can do.
That would be a lesson Sycamoni's end to to Father May I.
While you're down here,
Marinar True Silver, stuck at the bottom of a pit.
Really, but that'd be fun.
While you're down here, I should probably show you something. So we've got 3 characters down here, so I'm going to show you guys something real quick. Whoops. Ooh. No. Okay, so this, while you're down there, this is what you see. Where is it? Where is it? Let's see. It is right. Okay, I see it. So this is what you see while you're down there.
Blackness.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the path that goes on a little bit. Yeah, this must have been what Azra was talking about when he stuck his head in here.
Okay.
Oh, we could check it out if you think it's worth looking at.
That's right. Split the party. It's a brilliant idea.
That might not be such a good idea.
Don't worry, we got Lao Shan. He can tank for us.
Oh yeah. I don't think so, guys. I'm still not feel so. I'm kind of I don't like height so much anymore.
And this is why it was very important I did not fly him out of this hole. He'd have pissed himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, never flown before.
Okay.
I don't know, you flew pretty well. You just gotta stick the landings next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you forgot the part where you're supposed to miss the ground.
I tried to tumble away. I thought I could do it, but I just couldn't pull it off. That would have been great, though, if I'd have made it. It would have been awesome.
So Thrasham gains 600 for the spell.
Yep.
And next we have Anatar and Company.
Just waiting. There is no reason to ask me. Just pass the round for me.
Okay, Lao Shan.
Okay, let's do so. So we decided we're going to climb up the Hydra head. Is that what? Is there a Hydra head? There's a Hydra head hanging down. Climb up.
Yeah, several of the Hydra heads have fallen down into the hole and are dangling approximately 5 feet from the ground. They were dangling 10 feet from the ground, but last session, Scarret basically pushed the Hydra's body closer to the hole, about 5 feet, making it easier to get up and down the body.
So we
In
should
other words, climb for your life.
Yep.
Okay, yes. I guess I'll. So I'm able to climb up the Hydra head. So go for a proficiency check. Let's see. Would I click proficiency and then? Yeah.
Okay, so the muscles in your arms are strong enough for you to pull yourself up onto one of the heads and begin your climb.
Okay, so now I click on checks. I click proficiency, right?
No, I'm gonna roll a skill check for climb walls for you at plus 40.
Oh God, please don't fall. I don't want to die again.
Okay, you're able to climb up to the next level where you began.
Oh gosh, I'm glad I made that. I'm never doing that thing again. I don't know why I'm down there. It's just bad decision. Well, learn from my mistake. No, don't do that again. Just remember, never jump down big pit.
Give it a little while. You'll get a little stronger. You might even survive hitting the floor next time.
So you still
Remember,
have.
He looks like he could do it right now. In fact.
practice
Yeah.
makes perfect and all that.
You still
No,
have.
I don't think I'll try that again until I'm a little more assured of myself and a little more practiced. Let's see. I suppose the rest of the group went down here, right? They're somewhere down there.
Yeah, you believe so.
Okay, well, I'll wait on Thrasham and Varen and go with them when we can move and I guess meet up with the rest of the people.
Okay. Let's see. Calamar's Remove Traps has 6 rounds left. And we have Calamar's Company, unless Calamar wants to stop removing traps.
No, he's gonna help. He's like pointing at stuff with Jesse, like, "Ooh, do you see that?" Like he sees invisible things moving inside the trap. He's like, "Oh!" Meanwhile, Alluvio turns to Thalion and he speaks in Elf. He's like, "Did you see that human just like throw himself into a pit?
Now
What
he's over there just
the
shaking his
hell
head,
was
just like
that?"
some people's children.
Humans, am I right? Oh, humans. So now we're just gonna keep trying to disarm the trap. Jesse and I, we're a good team.
Okay. Jezzy's Company. Did Jezzy want to keep disarming the trap?
Yep, Diane is just standing over. We're both just like, we're just shaking our heads. Just
Yeah.
some
The two
people.
high elves are just shaking their heads back and forth, mumbling in Elvish.
He's eyeing Anatar's throne like,
Okay. Next we have Varen and Company.
At this point, with Lashin healed and apparently climbing way back up. Oh, 1 second, I'm actually here on not 1 but 2. Never mind. And I'm going to basically fly out of the pit. What would be the best flight path for that, Josh?
Well, it's 20 feet in the air to get up over the edge. So I think you're gonna want basically 20 feet of distance between you and the wall. That way you can fly up and over. So I think the steepest angle you can get is a 45-degree angle. And then, of course, any altitude you gain is subtracted from your horizontal movement.
Alright, so I have to move, then make... So I can move, then attempt to fly?
Yeah. Or you could just climb.
I'm not a thief, so my climbing chance is actually pretty bad.
Who would climb
Right,
on
but it
that?
has rope and wall bonus, which is plus 40%. So essentially, like a non-thief has a base chance of 40 plus 40 to climb with rope and wall.
That's worth a shot then. I'll climb up the wall.
Yeah.
You know, the rope and wall.
I'm sorry, this is the abundant handholds, not rope and wall. Rope and wall is plus 55 or something like that. Okay. So you reach up to grab the head of the Hydra and pull yourself up onto it successfully. And then begin your climb. and you reach the top, and essentially it just subtracts 40 feet from your normal movement rate, which I think your walking speed is 12.
Yeah.
So you still have, let's see, 24 minus 8 is 16. Still have 16 squares of movement left once you get to the top.
Oh no, that little adventure is over. You know if Calamar and Jez are still working at those traps or whatever?
Who knows? Maybe they cleared the whole place by now.
Huh. Then they're very fast.
Well, there's the easy way, you know, just run into your trap, you know, I mean, that works pretty well.
Yeah, but we'd have to have you walk in front then.
I'll just duck.
Hey, you're a dwarf, you're so short, most of the swinging blade traps will miss you anyway.
Hey, you know, if this is a dwarf area, maybe they aimed all the traps to be about 5 foot high, so it'd miss us.
Don't mess with the dwarves.
Yeah.
Okay, next we have, let's see, it's 7:20. Anatar's detect magic is still functioning. Lao Shun's magical stones are still functioning, and we have Thrasham and Company.
So Thrasham's 4'11". Can he jump the 1 inch or whatever to grab onto the Hydra
Yeah,
head?
you can reach up and,
Okay.
grab on and attempt to pull yourself onto the head. Let's see. And you do so successfully. So you grab onto the head and pull yourself onto it, getting a good grip on it with your legs, and begin your climb.
It's 4 squares worth of vertical movement, right?
And you successfully find a path up to the top. And it's all it does is it who is that? Yeah, all it does is take off 8 squares of movement for you, which means you still have 4 left
So yeah.
because it's outside of
Thrasham's
combat.
like, okay guys, let's leave the pit of doom for now.
Oh, but Lao Shen was having so much fun.
Yeah. No, I'm glad to be out of there. It's not really just that fun. No.
Okay,
Won't be
so-
doing that again.
And then Will just move up a little bit, and he's like, you guys fucking done yet? I mean, this is what we have warriors for, isn't it? You just guys charge in there and stick your head in that stuff?
Are you talking to us?
Tell you what, you pick up a sword, then you start charging. Then we can talk about safety.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Next is Anatar and Company. So Anatar, you hear Wilwith's voice getting a little closer and spewing his normal amount of insults. No more, no less.
There is something down the hallway if you want to go check it out. You never know what you're going to find.
I don't know, I could see a big splinting blade up there. I mean, I don't know, my
Yeah,
solution to
that
every
is-
problem would work here. Fireball might
Well,
not.
that is Garrett's next weapon. It's nothing special.
It would be a cool weapon.
Yeah. Our friends here are trying to disassemble it so he can have it.
I'd hate to see the proficiencies required.
I don't know.
It's just party decoration. Come on.
The physical intimidation of wielding two-handed scythe like a lawnmower would be pretty awesome. But,
You just stand in the middle and swing it around in a circle.
unfortunately, there's like no rules about hitting extra people with that weapon or anything, so it kind of.
No.
And we have Lao Shun.
That's
Okay.
unfortunate. That would be cool if you could, though. Imagine being able to basically do a whirlwind attack and hit everybody around you.
Let's see. Lao Shun's just glad to be out of the pit and asks, So where are we heading now, guys? Station, Varen? Varen?
The southeast corner seems to be where all the fun is. It's where Azuro said he found some stuff, and then everybody else went that way.
Okay, let's see. Well, I'll just come over here.
But be careful, I see a big pit trap around the corner.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't want
Okay,
to.
I'll stay by Thrashum. I'll stay by. I'm just a little paranoid because I was stupid and I thought I could make the jump and I just misjudged the height and just seemed like it was a shorter jump than it was, and it ended up being too much, and I fell and broke myself, so I had to be fixed.
Yes,
Ow, my pancreas.
as many
Yeah.
are fond of saying, he did check himself, so he wrecked himself.
You fall, don't go head first, you know.
Yeah.
Sad but true.
Next. We have Calamar and
Was
Company.
here?
Oh, thank you. Sorry. Excuse me.
Calamar's still helping Jezzy, but Olivier's going to turn around to Wellwitz and say in Elvish, so the human lived, no?
Oh yeah, Thrasham put the stupid idiot back together. I mean, I don't know. Hopefully he gets a little more useful. I mean, at least we can throw him in the front. Maybe he'll block a hit or two.
Well, it was an important education the young lad learned today. I guess we all had to learn that the ground is hard.
I'll just be glad he wasn't a fucking elf, man. Imagine him jumping out of a tree that's like a mile in the sky. I mean, that's why
Ryan's
humans live on the
just
ground, I
shaking his
guess.
head.
The elves are all just shaking their head back and
The
forth.
ground can be scary. That is why my people like to fly.
Yeah.
Do you
So
speak
if that
Elvish?
Oh, right.
He's also like 200
Well,
feet
does
back.
Thrasham speak Elvish?
No, she's talking to Willowith.
I'm talking to
never
Wellwitz,
mind
yeah.
Never mind. Then.
That's why he has a potty mouth.
So, yeah, we're done. We're just still working.
Okay. Jezzy's still disarming the sliding blade trap, no?
Yeah,
Okay. And Jezzy and Company.
same thing. She's just sitting here and she's just pulling off little pieces and just sort of throwing it behind her. Maybe a couple pieces hit Valley and she's just trying to figure out how to take this apart.
Calamar's pointing, going, look! Pulls it out to the left.
Pulls out this piece of rope and goes, they didn't need this. And throws it on the ground. What the hell's this doing in here? Throws that piece out.
It's simple. All you have to do is use a hammer.
And Varen and Company.
Huh. I think they're still messing with the swinging blade over there.
Just still
If they
swinging
keep
back
going
and
at
forth.
this rate, we'll all be dead by the time we leave the dungeon. I didn't know Ashers could die of old age, but I have a feeling that's about to be tested here.
Can we hear that from where we are right now?
Yes.
I think that, if you think you're so bad back there, you just step right on through these and tell us how it works. As I'm pulling out another part and throwing it on the ground.
It's tempting, but I want to. Here's the thing: you need to feel useful to live a productive life. So I'll sit back and let you do your job.
You can be the first one through after you're done removing the trap to make sure you did it right.
Oh, that sounds like a good plan.
Only if we get to do dwarf tosses when we're done.
Nobody tosses a dwarf. Except for giants.
That's why I imagine they put dwarves in giant slings.
Okay, it is 7:21 a.m. Anatar's detect magic still functioning, as are Lao Shun's magical stones, and it's now Thrasham and Company's turn.
So Thrasham is gonna move on forward. He's like, "Come on, Lao Shun. It's okay. Just stay 5 feet away from the hole at all times."
Okay.
And he looks down it as he passes by. And, you might want to avoid the spikes at the bottom too if you do fall. So.
Okay.
Nice little bed of nails or whatever. I hear monks like to lie on, you know.
Ah, yeah.
It's good for your back.
Circulation.
Yeah, if you don't intend on having one anymore.
And that's pretty much it for me. Azra will just go, yeah, guys. There's like some water and some docks and everything down here. It's like we're hitting the underground river or something.
Right, so Azro has never really been in a dwarvish prison before, but yeah, it does look like it's flooded. And it smells, well, I guess he wouldn't be able to smell it.
Yeah, I'm curious.
He's
Yeah, can you
ethereal.
smell the portalito or whatever?
Yeah, he is ethereal, so he cannot smell the water. But yeah, you hear the sound of running water and, you know, your telltale drip, drip, drip.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess visual and audio things would be the only senses you would be able to use while ethereal.
Can't like feel cold or heat or anything
Yeah,
like that.
no olfactory or anything like that. So anything else from Thrasham and Company?
No.
All right, Anatar and Company.
Well, Lazaro, if you are down the hole, wouldn't it be interesting to just open a wormhole for us to bypass the hole?
I could, but it would be sort of a waste of powers. I mean, I could also do a dimensional door, but we don't even know exactly where the traps start and end, so you might appear right in the middle of one.
Well, you are down there. Take a very educated guess.
I don't know. I think we'd have to pass through this way again on the way back anyway. I do believe your plan of tossing something down the hallway to set them off would work after they finish with that first one.
I hope so too.
And then you can just smash them up or whatever. Maybe use the blade or the handle of the first blade trap to stop the next one if it's another blade trap.
Garrett was so good at carrying the Medusa, why doesn't
Joseph-
Garrett do it?
Just a question about the trap that we stand in front of. Is the blade still swinging
Yes, the trap is still
At full-
functioning.
at full power?
Yes.
Okay.
Got a perpetual motion engine going here.
Yeah, and it will
Yeah.
take a successful dex check to get through it. Just as if you had sprung it.
Yeah. Okay, that's me for now, at least.
Okay. Give you that. Okay. Alright, so next we have Lao Shun.
Okay, I'm gonna carefully walk to the southeast here and see if I can see. Okay, I see where they're everybody now, and it says, Where should I stand, guys? It's where's this? I hear this trap.
Just follow the wall and you can stand right behind me. This big gaping hole in the center of this little area, that's the pit that we know of.
Okay, don't want to fall down there. I had my pit, so I thought I could do it, but I couldn't.
Yes.
I mean, very, very careful.
If you fell
very
down that, I
camouflaged.
think you might have to go up another miracle
It's hard
and
to spot.
raise dead you.
Yeah, it's don't want to fall down another pit. That first one was a doozy, so I don't want to experience that again. You know, my guts kept spilling out and stuff, but they kind of slurped back in. They just kind of went like right back into my body. It was kind of cool, but I really wouldn't want to go through that again. So you know.
I fully understand if it's your goal in life to experience every miracle Baranar can give, but
Yeah, I don't want to do that anytime soon.
You see, Lawson, that's the spirit. You get in the hand of it. Now you know. You're learning. That's always
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I'm young. I still learning.
We all do.
Okay, I guess it's the end of my turn. I'm just waiting here and waiting on them to finish disarming the trap.
Okay,
Being
Calamar's
cautious.
removed trap still has 4 rounds left, and we have Calamar and company.
Olivio's stopped commenting on the human now that he's in auditory range, so we'll just wait. Kind of glances back and just kind of shakes his head. He hears Thrasham going, "Don't fall down the pit." He's like, "Oh God, get out!"
Realize that your party members, including you, are assholes.
He's an elf. He's a high elf. There's only so much that
So
hanging
he's in
around.
high, asshole.
That hanging around Calamar is only gonna help so much with that, right?
it's just Will
high
West
ass.
spreading his cheer.
are we leaving Boogie Will behind? I suppose he's just standing there in the puddle of his own urine back there.
Well, Calamar tried to befriend him, but it failed, so he's sort of his own little bugbear right now.
No, that's not true. Calamar did not try to befriend him.
Calamar tried to boss him around.
Yeah.
Different.
So I've added him to the turn order tracker, so he'll be able to act. He wasn't aware that you guys gave a shit about him, so now that he's heard that, he's on the turn order tracker.
Yeah, Calamar said something to Scarrett about it in Goblish, and maybe it traveled back or whatever. It's like, hey, what happened to Boogie Will? Is he okay?
Next we have Jezzy disarming traps, still at 3 rounds, and Jezzy and company.
Stallion's all speaking in Elvish, going, "They put him back. He's still ugly." And I'm just pulling parts out of this thing, trying to make it stop. So I'm just like, "Oh, there's this little doohickey. Throw it on the ground. This little gear, it just goes flying back on the ground. Like there's just little parts all below me."
It totally didn't need that part. No, it did not. You are right.
That was just for looks. I don't know what they're thinking.
Dwarves,
There's like
am I
a giant
right?
button on the side that says stop. No, they don't need
Yeah, flip the switch. It's fine.
I'm just trying to disarm it so we can get it going.
Next we have Varen and company.
Move on.
So
Yeah, with
Dean,
that,
standing next to Boogie Will, smells I would say kind of like a Windexy kind of smell, ammonia-like, sort of wafting off of Boogie Will's loincloth, which is sopping wet.
yeah, Dean just backs away. Like, yeah, no. Varen walks away too, but kind of looks at Boogie Will, giving him the "you try anything, I'll kill you" look, and keeps walking. Just keeping ahead, keeping an eye out. Because, again, why we trust people who just attacked us, I'll never know.
Why did we trust Gomojack?
Well, they seem trustworthy.
In fairness, Gobblejack and his master all screwed off with our magic items.
That's true.
That is true.
Gotta give love
He
a
wasn't
chance.
even the
okay?
first one that did that. And I'm sure he's not going to be the last.
Yeah, you would almost say Kiona's the worst. She joined and left the party twice.
It's true.
Okay, it's now 7:22, and it's
And
ours
took
detecting
just
magic.
sword with her.
Thou shuns magical stones and Thrasham and Company.
Alrighty then. So, Thrasham and them are more or less as far as they can get. Thrasham will move up a little bit though. She's a nice little empty square
Hey, Thrasham.
in front of Thalin. Hi, Calamar. Looks like you guys are working hard here, or hardly working.
That's so funny.
Nyak, nyak.
Jesse hears someone behind her.
Dwarf humor disappoints me.
Jesse hears someone behind her. She's up there floating up at the top of the ceiling trying to take this part. She thinks to herself, I would put a boot to his forehead, but he's too short.
Yeah, short jokes from a pixie. Makes me really look up to you. And okay, so Thrasham will just turn to you guys. So what's the plan here, guys?
We're making it not go trappy trap anymore. See, there's a blade right there. Don't let it hit you in the face, because that would hurt. Well, I guess you don't have to worry about that.
Remember to duck if you come by.
Yes. I say, I put my hands together in prayer and say, by the venerable, most venerable Lao Tzu, may I never fall in the pit again and have the wisdom not to try again, because that's not, it's not good.
Okay.
And Anatar and Company.
This is just a quick question. It triggered. You were walking or flying when it triggered?
Flying, of course. I only put my boots on the floor when I really have to, or on your forehead. Have we not learned this yet? You know, unless, someone's gonna let me ride them again.
We can do something about that later.
Oh, sweet Jesus, we had a mute!
The size difference doesn't mean anything.
Love will
There we
find
go
a way.
again. Jesse saying size doesn't matter.
We all know that's a lie.
It does, we can split your date in half.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No, I was flying, but it just went.
Okay.
So
And she was
Because
invisible.
I'm
too.
thinking, okay, you're going to disarm this one, and it is very easily. We can say that almost every other statue is going to have another trap like this one.
And I can see from here at least 4
So,
or 5 more.
Maybe they do and maybe they don't.
Yeah, what I'm asking is, are we going to start searching for them, or are we going to actually try to trigger them? The rest
we
of the
could do
traps.
both.
Of the possible traps.
throw the head or whatever down the
head.
hall, hope to trigger some, and then, from what I understand, when they move, they can search for traps while moving anyway, to double check in case it didn't trigger for some reason.
Also, is it possible for us to jam the trap? Jam the blade?
I think it's.
I'm asking Kalmar and Zeze.
That's kind of right at my face. So I don't think I can jump that high.
Is the blade almost touching the ground?
Not jump, jam. To jam
So
it.
it's a chain that has several blades along it.
Okay.
So that it threatens basically anything from the ground to the ceiling.
So it has like a blade, a blade,
Blade.
Like, for instance, I cannot fly past it.
Well, I couldn't, genius.
You can with a by passing a dex check. You can avoid it. It's a timing thing, really.
Yeah.
That's why it takes dex.
Did you see what's his name tried to take a flying praying mantis leap off the ledge back there? Let's not try none of that, okay?
Not gonna do that again. Learn my lesson.
It's like playing an old school RPG, man. It's all about time.
Yeah, except
Yeah, what I'm asking
except
you
here
guys.
you can't save scum to victory. You
What I'm
step
asking
in,
you
you're
guys
taking
that,
your own life in your hands.
that
Do we
you
think
have worked
detecting
with
it?
a trap. Go on.
So what you're saying is, would we be able to find it and to disarm it faster than if it was going?
Maybe.
I think he wants to know, should
Or-
we look or what? I think
Should
we
we
should
look
do
or should
both.
Well,
we?
I think what he's also asking is
What I'm asking is, can we use something to stop the trap from the blade from swinging, like a quarterstaff or something like that? Do you believe that this is possible? And I'm asking Kalmar and Jess because they have the most time examining the trap, trying to disarm it.
Well, that's a good question. Josh? Can we jam it?
That would take
Okay.
a successful remove traps check.
Okay.
No, I'm just gonna keep doing
Okay,
this.
we gotta disarm this one first, and we'll look for the next one. We'll search for the next one and see if we can, if there is one there, see if we can jam it before it goes.
Well, maybe Boogie Will knows about these traps. I mean, how did he get up to where we found him if he didn't come past all this stuff?
Wait a minute.
They're bugbears, they probably
we-
got lucky.
Aren't we in Dean's place? Why wouldn't he know about these? As I rip out
I don't
another
come
chunk.
down. I don't come down to the prison much, so I wouldn't really know.
Well, do you know who makes these traps?
Does he?
Huh?
No.
They might
Nope.
be bugbear traps.
Sorry, the temple is more my area of expertise. Yeah.
maybe it was the
Also-
Hydra.
Also, another quick question for you that you might be able to do a better job with that. If somebody is going to use this hallway and he knows about the traps, most probably there is a way to disable them before
Mhm.
walking the pathway, the hallway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So after we,
I.e., passing success, remove traps check.
that's why after we disarm
no,
this
I'm
one.
thinking like something like a hidden button that disables the traps.
Yeah.
He goes all the way down,
Okay.
and when he
So
leaves,
to find that,
he-
you would have to pass remove traps.
yeah.
Yeah, so what we're gonna
I'm
do
just
is we're
saying
gonna
that after
disarm. Okay,
after that trap,
Basically, any way you disarm this trap doesn't matter as long as you pass
Okay,
remove
so
traps.
Anatar, you're asking me and Calamar this. What we're gonna do is disarm. Me and Calamar are gonna disarm this one. We're not gonna throw the head down. We're going
No.
to check to see if there's another one. See if we can detect another one before, so we don't have to take so long trying to disarm it.
yeah.
Figure out how to do it so it like you're saying, so we don't have to throw the head down yet.
Mhm.
Let us see if there's another one, and if we could detect it and figure out how to get rid of it before we make it go off. Does that make
That's
sense?
my point.
Okay. Oh, we can just throw Lao Shan down there.
Next, we have Lao Shan.
Yes, sir. Is there anything I can do to help, guys? I just moved forward. So, I'm just.
Well, yeah. No.
There's one thing you can do, but I don't think you want to do it. So
Now I don't want to go into any traps.
maybe you can pray for them.
Yeah, I pray to Blessed Mineral down here that they will be able to remove all the traps and very safely and not fall in any pit or have anything like that. Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir,
Next we
that's-
have. Oh, I guess I'm gonna make Boogie Will go after all of you guys. That will make sense. There we go. All right. So. Yeah. Calamar's remove trap still has 3 rounds, and Calamar and Company. Shannon, are you there?
Damn it, the mute button again. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta stop eating while I'm gaming. Okay, so Calamar is still helping Jezzy. Olivio's still standing there shaking his head. But Calamar's gonna kind of holler back down the hallway in Gobbler. She's like, "Hey, Boogie Will, do you know anything about these traps down this long, long hallway? Or how'd you get past these traps? Did you come this way?" Oh, pull that, Jezzy, pull that out. We don't need that part.
She reaches in with her little hands and throws out another spring.
Yeah.
Boogie will no come that way. He come from pit.
Ah. Okay. Well, there's a bunch of
And-
traps down here, so don't come this way until we get it all fixed, okay, buddy?
Just at that, you hear a from behind you.
Is it the same sound as the Hydra?
Nope.
Who the hell's back there can see what the hell that is?
Trasham's gonna take a guess and say, I think it might have been that door we opened to get into the Hydra in the first place. Hopefully it just closed on its own and something else didn't open up.
Yeah. In a second, I'll go check.
Okay. We're done. We're still helping with the disarming. Other than that, and then since we don't have any Boogie Will help, I guess we'll just keep going.
Boogie Will says,
Guys, door just closed. What? What going on?
I guess the kid
It's
is
called
closed.
magic.
He says the door closed, guys. It's okay, Boogie Will. We can get back out that way if we have to. We opened it, didn't we? We can open it again. But we're going to try to go this way now. Down here, this way. Follow my voice.
okay. Next we have Jezzy disarming traps and Jezzy and Company.
She's just picking out parts that me and Calamar keep thinking aren't part of it, and I'm throwing them back now on to thrash them.
And your company?
Valium's just letting Thrasham take all the parts to his face.
He's got that little elf look on his face, like you know he's
No, no,
happy,
no.
but he can't let him look happy.
He
'Cause he's...
reaches forward and pats Thrasham's head.
Thrasham will angle his shield at a 45-degree angle so they bounce off it and go back and hit the alien.
We're just trying to get this one apart.
Okay, Varen and Company.
Well, the door's closed. Actually, Then I'll walk back and confirm that first.
Boogie Will said it was. Why would he lie?
Darren doesn't trust Boogie Will. And the door's closed, correct?
What does it look like?
I just see a black wall there, so I'm assuming the door's closed.
Or you're going blind.
Throw yourself down in the hole. You might be able to see it better.
Joke's on you, I have blind fighting. Yep, the bugbear's right. The door is definitely closed.
Why would he lie about that? He's a bugbear. A security bugbear.
Okay. Next, Boogie will do something, but I'm going to do that in a second. It's now 7:23. Anatar is detecting magic, Laoshun's magical stones, and we have Thrasham and Company.
All right. So, let's see. Just, looks at Calamar and the direction of Jezzy's voice is coming from, if he can't see her right now. I know he passed a check earlier. I don't have to do it like every time he gets near her, or once a day, or what.
Well, that was last session, so let's have you roll a saving throw versus spell.
Look here, pervert. You don't need to see me all this.
And this is where we find out Jezzy doesn't believe in clothes.
Oh, that would be terrible.
Why?
There will be glasses for real.
Yeah, he passes.
She's
yeah, he's
standing ahead of you and slightly to the left, because you're facing
Okay.
diagonally.
I'm not standing,
Yeah.
but I'm floating.
Floating,
Right
yeah. She's
Okay,
standing in the
let's-
air.
you guys- In the name of the great patron saint of doodads and thingamabobs, may the MacGyver be with you. And that's my turn.
Anatar and Company.
Just waiting, just waiting.
Laoshun.
Don't want to say anything this turn.
Lao Shun just continues to pray to Lao Su for them to have guidance in their removal of the traps. Please, most venerable Lao Su, don't let them be torn apart by these traps they're trying to disarm. Let them be safe and let us get through this, out of this dungeon without dying. I need a good story to tell when I get back to Mingdao, so please let us live. And that's, he just waits. That's his turn.
Okay, 2 more rounds for Calamar to remove traps. And we have Calamar and Company.
Calamar, while he's poking at stuff and pointing, says, Anatar, I forgot. Thank you for reminding me that Boogie Will existed. But I noticed how you use like magic to make your clothes like all not be wet. Can you make, Boogie Will's breeches not be wet anymore? From where he
Why?
had, an accident? He'd be more comfortable if his pants weren't wet.
Okay. When we're not so tightly close together, I'll do it.
So Laoshun and Beltola and Wilwith and Dean get another whiff of Boogie Will's pee-pee pants as he passes by.
Ah, Anatar, do it now! Oh.
Calamar will call
oh my
back.
God, that poop monster's following us. Oh wait, it's just Boogie Will.
I'll call back in Galwish. I said, Anatar says he'll clean your pants in a little bit too, so you'll be more comfortable then, okay? So just, we're down here and just be patient. He's the big elf-looking guy.
I, Boogieville, am perfectly comfortable as is.
You cut out. Oh, for a second you did. You're back though. You're fine.
I, Boogieville, perfectly comfortable as is.
Oh, okay then. Fine. Awesome. Never mind, Anatar.
Actually, if you think about it, that's probably the natural state of being. They wear nothing but loincloths for a reason.
All right, all done.
What do you mean now? It's all right.
Okay, Jezzy has 1 round to go, and Jezzy and company.
I pull out another spring and let it just fly back, and I'm like, wait a minute, guys. I hear something. It's feeling different. And I like start just yanking stuff out, like left and right. I'm like trying to figure this out. There's got to be one piece in here that's gonna make it stop.
It's that one right there.
And I keep going.
Varen and company.
Yep, Baron's gonna turn around. Just walk back. And he's gonna cover the rear.
Okay. And Dean.
Yep, Dean will stay back here because he does not want to smell any more boogie will.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, so, yeah, Scarret and Wilwith get a real good sniff of Boogie Will, as do Calamar, Illuvio, and Anatar as he walks up. And he's just like, which means in Goblish, for people who understand it,
What you mean about being more comfortable? What's wrong with me?
Nothing. I just thought if my clothes are wet, sometimes they don't feel good on my skin. I like to be dry.
Scared will just shrug. These little people are weird. They want you to bathe, like, daily.
I didn't say anything about a bath. I said more comfortable with dry clothes. That's what I said.
Hey, I got some
This is
soap.
swamp. Why be comfortable? But this is swamp. Water come up to waist level anyways.
You're right. I was just trying to be thoughtful, but sometimes when I'm thoughtful, I'm not very thoughtful, so I'm sorry.
And next, let's see, 724. Anatar detecting magic, Laoshan's magic stones, and Thrasham and company.
Yeah, well, it's just gonna go. I thought fucking Scarret was bad, but man, there are worse bugbears. And he just smiles at Scarret like you know, he knows you can't understand common. He's like, pats Scarret on the back. He goes, and Goblish will go, you know, Boogie Will makes you look good. And Scarret will just be like confused, but he's like smiling. He's like, he thinks Will was complimenting how much stronger he is, you know.
Yeah, Scarret does look quite a bit more muscular than Boogie Will, honestly. Much more muscular.
And he just flexes, grins, and that'll be my turn.
So that's Scarret. And this...
Don't you just think he's so pretty? Look at that face.
This is Boogie Will.
That's a cutie pie.
He's adorable.
Kind of looks like a Planet of the Apes character almost.
If I was going to play a bugbear, I would definitely want that portrait.
I did not see the portrait of Scarret though.
Yeah, neither did I.
Oh, you guys! I thought you guys had rights to the at least the bio page.
Nope. I'd like to see Scarrett. Apparently, I remember from our first introduction, he's won like America's or the world's sexiest bugbear competition. Or
Oh
something.
yeah. The men hate him.
There's Scarrett.
I see now.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's much more buff.
Yeah, you can see the big old muscles in his fat thighs and his fat arms. Huge, bulging, hairy, muscular. And then you've got little old Boogie Will. Normal run-of-the-mill Boogie Will with hardly any muscle tone whatsoever.
He's adorable.
Yeah.
But he's got a pretty smile.
Yeah. Alright. So, anyone else from Thrasham and Company?
No.
Alright. Anatar and Company.
Okay, let's use that cantrip. I'm trying to make him smell like talc powder or baby powder or whatever you call it.
This will end well.
I get its way.
Just tell him to stay put.
7
It's
hours
not
would
going
be
to be hard.
420 minutes. Right?
It would be a lot.
Okay. Alright, so Anatar swirls his hands around in the air and utters something arcane and poof! Boogie Will's loincloth is dry, and there's like a poof of like baby powder. Right? Talcum powder kind of goes everywhere, like all over his legs and from underneath his armor. He's wearing a chainmail hauberk, and you guys can see his loincloth kind of hanging down. And there's this poof of talcum powder from underneath, and it kind of fills the air.
Protect you from chafing.
Yeah, and the talcum powder kind of absorbs that horse piss, like Windexy ammonia smell, and it goes away, okay? But several people's noses begin to tickle slightly.
Achoo.
Yeah.
And that's a big nose on Scarrett, so it's like...
And Boogie Will's like, ah, blah, 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 which, for those of you who speak Goblish, means...
What the hell?
Scarrett's like, that's the explosion from down under. You need to drink more water, man. It shouldn't look like that.
And, actually, Anatar, you gain 50 points.
Hey! You saved us from chafing and smell.
Alright, now we have Lao Shun.
I just say, wow, that Boogie Will sure does smell better. How'd you change his diapers without changing his diapers?
Magic.
Anatar had a lot of little brothers.
That's great. I'll just wait.
A lot of
to continue.
experience in babysitting.
Well, it's useful skill. So, but thank you for that. The smell was kind of bad, so it smells much better now. I just Lao Shun continues to wait for them to finish the trap and finish summoning the trap, and because that's my turn.
Okay.
Well, still, I believe that we should accept our friends with all their character. Let's leave it there.
When did chance become character?
Ask the bugbear.
Next, we have Calamar's Remove Traps has a round left, and Calamar and Company.
Calamar's been pissing off Boogie Will every time he opens his mouth, so he's gonna, for once, show a little bit of restraint and just not say anything. Just gonna kind of point and help Jesse and wait.
And
We're
Illuvia?
done. Luvio's still waiting. He's gonna kind of look at Boogie Will and kind of like give him a friendly, like, yeah, face, like, yeah. But other than that, no.
Okay. Jesse. You find a way to disarm the trap
Yay!
by, pushing, like, a button on the chain itself that's suspending these blades and swinging back and forth, and you reach out and you're like, bink! And nothing happens. It's still swinging. And Jesse and company.
Thrashim's like, was that supposed to happen?
I'm done. I quit. She's like, I don't know.
I was kidding when I said the whole stop with your face thing. I don't actually want to do that.
No, you said it. Get up here.
Well,
I don't know
perhaps
how
you can
to
use
stop it.
Anatar's second head.
Oh my god.
You're the one who
Maybe we should. I don't
Still,
know.
how
Just
are you
shove
going
it
to
out
pass
there and
the
give it
first
a-
one?
Okay, how about Calamar give it a shot? Unless that was also Calamar's
No,
turn.
Calamar's working too.
No, Calamar's.
Calamar's still over there, like, try to pull that piece out. I don't know.
He's still got another round before he,
Yeah, Jesse
Well, at
sees it's
least
still
Calamar,
working.
he knows what not to do from Jesse.
Yep, there's that.
Well, that didn't work.
Okay, Varen and company.
Yeah, after equipping with Jesse, Varen turns around and still holding guard. Because that's what... It's a weird habit for Osirius to not be flying around into traps. But he's holding guard.
And
He doesn't-
Dean?
Yeah, same for Dean.
Okay. Boogie Will's like sort of patting down his legs, trying to get the talcum powder off. And then he's like sniffing his hands. He doesn't say anything. He sniffs his hands like with the talcum powder on it, and his ears point back like when a dog hears something behind. Right? And then he gets this like weird look in his eyes where his eyes like open wide, right? And they start to water. And then his nose quivers a little bit. Okay? And then he goes,
It's not catnip.
Achoo!
The gunk.
But fortunately,
Well-
he's facing Calamar's back. And this bit of snot goes all across the back of Calamar's clothes.
Well, Calamar, in case you catch something horrible, I do have a cure disease prepared.
Lilith is
It's
like,
fine.
as the expert on bugbears in this party, I'd like to say I think he just proposed to you, Calamar.
It's fine. It's fine. We all sneeze. It's a natural biological process. It's fine. I'll clean off later. I'm almost got this trap undone. See, right there.
When you're done, we'll just burn that. We'll just burn the cloak. We'll get you a new one.
That is the best course of action.
There's no soap that can help that.
Okay, it's 7:25. Anatar's Detect Magic. Lao Shun's Magic Stones has still 20 minutes left. And
Nice.
Thrashim and company.
Thrashim is just gonna, like gesture in Jesse's direction is like, maybe you should, take up a second job. Have you thought of being a wizard?
It's not as easy as it looks, guys. Cut her slack.
Really? Really? You can do the next one with your face.
Sounds like a plan.
And Anatar's cantrip. Whoops.
Yep. It's not going up.
There we go. Okay, and Anatar and company.
Don't worry, Jesse. Just let them smash talk. And then let them just try to find another way to pass those traps without your help.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Lao Shun.
Lao Shun continues to pray, says, "Dear most venerable Lao Su, would you please get them the traps? The traps, they're dangerous. Just please let them disarm them without being hurt." And he says, "Boogie Will, are you okay? You sneezed. I guess it's just you sneezed. Kind of got some. It looks like some gross stuff on Calamar." He just that's it. He just doesn't move or anything. Just past that. That's the end of his turn.
Okay,
Yeah.
Calamar. So after a minute of kind of analyzing Jezzy's strategy on stopping the trap, you're like, well, but wait, if you multiply by X and carry the 2, then the actual button should be down here. And you, bink, push the button on the chain, and the scything blade trap stops.
Yay!
See, you should have flipped it the other way, Jesse. You found it. You just didn't flip it the right way. It's okay.
And Calamar and company.
All right. So it stopped. So Calamar's going to kind of duck around and under, and he's going to, while looking for traps, move very slowly forward. So that's what, 4? 1, 2. Oh, look, there's another statue. I'm going to really look now.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe they can screw you over and put it in between the statues.
I don't think it's going to be every statue. I think we're probably going to find another pit trap or something. 3, 4. Another statue.
Go ahead and roll a dex check.
Great.
Calamar found a trap the hard way. Luckily, your deck should be, good. Hopefully.
Nope, that's a fail.
Okay. So a scything
bad.
blade trap appears out of the ceiling.
And decapitates Calamar.
Save Brett's death or die.
Why can't I select it?
Because it's not there. It's virtual.
Oh,
There we
sweet
go.
Jesus.
It's there. It's fucking there.
Of course it's there.
Okay, if you fail, take 4 slashing damage from a
It's
scything blade
fine.
trap. Are you covered by
Fine.
stone skin?
No, I gave it up for Thalion.
Okay, so it slashes you, but you make it past. Okay, so you take
So I'm
4
here?
damage. Yeah, you're here, and you've
I'm gonna-
at least uncovered a trap.
Well, I'm going to turn around, and next turn, I'm going to try to undo that same trap. I'm going to try the same place that the last one was, that happy magical button.
Okay.
Alluvio's going to kind of move up right here, because that's not where it triggered, right? He saw where it triggered. It's already triggered, never mind.
Yeah, it's already triggered, so you should see if there's one in front of you. And I'll
see.
disarm that
Trap it.
one.
Oh, that's
Right?
true.
So you guys, I was just gonna use the bathroom right quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, let's take a quick bathroom break. It's been 90 minutes. Thanks for the
Perfect.
reminder. Yeah.
Okay, you're welcome.
Yeah, there's that.
Be right back.
Alrighty. Good plan.
We're gonna do this the hard way.
Oh yeah.
We're trying.
Lots of traps. We're gonna be freaking miserable. Because Calamar's gonna keep stepping on traps. We're gonna have to spend healing spells to patch him up.
You can run down the hallway.
Honestly, if I do that, I'll be using you as a shield.
You gotta be able to get me first.
Well, I can see you. All I need is a grapple check, and you're a pixie. That's not gonna be hard.
I just thought of an idea.
I'm just curious, can I slow those things?
I was wondering if we could move on.
Or we could totally just make it. Or we could totally get just like. I wonder, can you just like break a trap with weapons or spells?
Just
Like-
that you need to pass a successful remove
I
trap.
know. It would still be cool if you could just like take your sword and just cut the chain off of a scything blade trap.
Yeah.
But yeah, that ain't possible. Just gotta let the thieves do their job.
That's the unfortunate thing, is it seems like Josh basically made it so anything you try to do to remove the trap is a remove trap roll, which is unfortunate because that takes forever.
Yeah, it'll take you 1d10 rounds. Or either really quickly or really slowly, depending on how bad your luck is.
And unfortunately, like, no matter what your level is, it never gets faster. Like, you can't make it faster by a proficiency or something like that.
Okay, I'm back, guys.
Yeah, in later editions, they would eventually just make it easier on, well, everyone by having this stuff done in an instant.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense that it takes a little while to pick a lock and all that, but 10 rounds, up to 10 rounds anyways, is a bit excessive for, like, dungeon crawling and stuff, you know?
Yeah, it's 10 minutes.
D10.
And 10 minutes on the thief.
D10
Yeah,
minutes.
yes, 1 to 10 minutes. Where basically, unless you have like a ton of hit points and healing spells ready, you just gotta wait. Because cautious dungeoneering is important. Although maybe we should just do this old school style and just get a 10-foot pole and just do it that way.
That's actually an item in the Thief's Handbook. It gives you, like,
Yeah.
a plus 10% to your remove trap skill or something like that.
Love it.
Oh,
Hey, Boogie Will, can you use these types of swords as a weapon? Do you know how to use that?
Anatar, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Calamar, can you hear me?
Yo.
Jezzy, can you hear me over the mic?
Mm-hmm.
Lao Shun, can you hear me?
Yes.
Thrasham, can you hear me?
Yep.
And Varen, can you hear me?
Ah! It's birds!
Okay, so Calamar just asked Boogie Will a question.
Yeah, I was asking if he can use the scimitars that are hanging from the ceiling. Do you know how to use that? Because you could just take one, because you said you didn't have any weapons. There's some right there.
Scimitars that are hanging from the ceiling.
That will
The
do.
scything blade trap.
Scything
Scything
blade
blade
traps.
traps.
They're
That's
just
what I meant.
Blades on
Yeah.
a chain.
Yeah, the scything blades. Does he know how to use those?
It doesn't have a handle. It's just
Oh,
a big
wow.
blade on blades on chains.
Oh,
It
well.
doesn't
no.
have a.
It was a thought.
It's the sword chuck, okay?
Although, I
Yeah,
guess,
he
It's
just.
an improvised weapon, so yeah.
well, imagine if you're like a colossal creature, you could totally use that to cut your nails.
It's
Okay.
basically worthless. It doesn't have any way to like wield it.
Okay.
Its only value is that it's a big piece of metal. So I
Yeah.
guess if you need to smith more swords, you could totally disarm it, then melt it down, then turn it into a sword. Which
Yeah.
is cool.
Okay. So
Of course, it'd be
now we
kind
have
of
Jesse.
terrible. It would be kind of terrible if your trap gave your enemies more weapons.
Jesse and company, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm gonna move forward. I got a question, guys. What if we, because we have some really strong people in our. What if somebody pulled one of these statues out and pushed it into the trap? Would it then maybe stop it and push it out of the way? You know what I'm saying? Like if it's swinging back and forth, you push it into the thing, would it not then make it to where it would stop and we could climb over the statue?
I figured either stop it or at least stop it where the statue is, from that area over. It's a good try, assuming they can be moved. I don't know how big they are, if they're connected to the wall or not.
Dean, are those statues precious to you?
Huh?
Dean, are those statues precious to you? Are those statues of famous warriors or...
Actually, Josh, are they precious?
Dean can't see them.
Oh, right. What you talking about?
Trasim, can you describe it? You can describe Dwarven sculpture better than me.
It's like a dwarf-looking guy with maybe a spear and a shield. Statue. And a whole hallway with like 5 of them or 6 of them.
Those might be the icons of our ancestors. I'd appreciate it if you didn't destroy them. Thanks.
Thrasham will actually pipe up, but they look like they're statues of Moradin, which, are generally pretty important.
Yeah.
I would appreciate if you did not deface the statues of my god. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm gonna start working on disarming this trap.
We could potentially try the Hydra head. I don't know if it's big enough to stop the blade or not, The one that hit Calamar didn't stop, right? It's still going?
Yeah, and there's probably one on the other side of him too. Kalmar, we started disarming this one. Do we want to see if there's one in front of you, or do we want to both try to disarm?
Well, I think I have the number for this one. Just pushed right there, and he kind of points. And if that works, then I'll look for the next one.
Okay.
If it's like the other one, of course it might not be. Because I guess if they figured out the first one, maybe they'll make the second one tougher. I don't know. That's what I'd do if I'm making traps, but who knows?
Well, there's gonna be a trap on the release for the trap switch now, right? It's gonna be like a little snake that bites your finger.
Okay, next we have Varen and company. James, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. After hearing Anatar mention the possibility of destroying the statues of Moradin, Dean's gonna turn around and move. Oh, staying out the hole, of course. He's going to move. Yeah.
That was the reason why I asked, because I don't want to destroy something if it's precious to you.
Thank you kindly, but I'd rather, be here next time. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. There is a spot just in front of me if you want to take a gander of what we're looking at.
And yeah, Dean just moves down.
Yeah, so it looks like what you could call a hallway of trials. There are many statues of Moradin. And they are facing the hallway. So as you pass by, you are figuratively judged by Moradin with every step, pretty much.
This is a Hall of Trials. You are judged by Moradin by each step. given that he seen fit to drop 2 scything blade traps on us, I don't think we're doing so well.
Well, you know, we're living. I guess that means we're worthy. Just be glad he doesn't believe in, like, magic. I'd hate to see some sort of triggered lightning bolt or fireball down here.
May I ask what so many traps might be protecting? I know you said that you haven't been so deep before, but can you take a guess?
Well, Thrashroom will guess that we were told a prison's down here. It might be there to keep the prisoners from escaping.
That's not keeping the prisoners in, that's killing them.
Same thing.
If few iron bars would be
No, I mean, there's
easily
probably jails
constructed
or whatever
to
further
keep
down,
them
but this
in.
is if they escape the prison itself from getting out into the city, you know. It's a bit harsh, but I guess, you know, if they got it this far, they've already killed a few guards and escaped, you know.
Frosim, I believe that this place wasn't originally a prison. It was something else and then it was converted to a prison.
Perhaps.
I don't
It is-
see. The construction is too good for a prison.
Well, it's the entrance from the prison into the catacombs, possibly, so they want to protect their dead. That might be the reason for all the traps, too. Because it does seem like there's a lot of things under here. Although they failed to really keep anything out.
Is Azuro still down there? Azuro!
Yes. Just waiting on you guys. Can't you guys just go Ethereal too?
What do your Kirin eyes see down there?
Well, it looks like this hallway stops with a little square at the end. I don't see anything in the square. Unless there's a door there, I just see a light wall. And then to the east, it opens up into like a little pathway, and then looks like a little wooden bridge or something, and some water. I haven't gone any further because I didn't want to leave you guys all back here.
I believe it would be better if you go and take a gander, explore a little, and tell us if it's actually worth our time to try and bypass all those traps, or we should go back.
Are you sure? I mean,
What do the rest of you think?
Well, if he can see where he's at, why can't he open a door up where we're standing at? And if it's just a bridge and a big hallway, why wouldn't he just open a door on both sides and bypass the trap?
He said it's going to be a waste
And
for
it
some
is
reason.
now Thrasham's turn. So what does Thrasham and company do?
well, I could, but I mean, like I said before, it would be kind of a waste of power and if we still have to go back out this way. And then there's also the fact that we're not actually sure where the traps end. You know? I mean, I could guess that it's past all the statues, but you never know. I mean, that pit trap before all this room wasn't near any statues, really.
It had something by both of its sides. Don't remember if it was statues or something else.
I believe they were pillars or something round. But, yeah. I'll look ahead a little bit, but it looks like a pretty big room.
Okay. Anything else from Thrasham and company?
Yeah, Azra's just gonna look ahead into the room. It's a really big room
Yeah.
with like
Okay.
an altar or a something right
It's
here.
it's a huge brazier, probably 7 feet across, and it seems to be filled with oil. What looks like kerosene, like lamp oil.
Like what the Hydra was on?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he says, yeah, it's a big room with sort of like where the Hydra was, but no Hydra that I can see.
And I suspect no cells, right?
Not that I see, but it goes off into the distance further than I can see. Did you guys really want to come back in here with the portal, or do you want to finish with the traps? Because from what I understand, even a portal would be difficult because Calamar is separated from the rest of the party by a trap.
Trying to undo this one. So's Cal.
And Thrasham will move up, I guess. Oh no, that'll be my turn, I guess.
Okay, Anatar's cantrip and Anatar.
So it's up to you guys. Do you want to keep trying to push through this, what do you call it, Dean? Silence hallway
Trials.
or trials?
All the trials. But this was mostly to keep, the criminals out.
It looks like in the very least we're gonna have to get through at least the one separating Calamar from everybody else. And
Well, beyond Kalmar and Jesse, I don't think that anyone else can really help. Unless you have an idea.
well, I'm just saying that if Azra opens a portal and Calamar is still separated from the group, he would have to open a second portal to get Calamar, or Calamar would have to run back through the trap. to get
That's
to the
why we
portal.
said we're undoing this one.
Yeah, that's Anatar was just
Well,
asking. So.
I have an idea, but I'll need Scarlet's help and for you to clear the hallway. I'm thinking that between me and Scarlet, we might be able to post one of the dropped columns from the previous room down the hallway to jump the traps. I don't know if it's possible or even if there is a big pile of rubble there to
I
do such a
remember
thing.
several collapsed like areas and stuff. I don't remember if there's a large column, but it'd be worth a shot. I mean,
I'll go
the,
take a look.
Baron as well. I remember he was pretty buff.
Olivia is pretty buff too.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do I see any big pile of rubble of column down here in the debris?
You see several large chunks down in the hole.
What do you mean? Down the pit? Okay, yeah. Well, there is a lot of rubble down the pit. We might be able to use some of those. So, is anyone going to help me here?
Oh, it's not our turn to move. Right?
I
We have
think
to
he's
wait
just
for-
asking in general. Is that what we're gonna do?
I'm sure Scared will be willing to go there. Just a minute, he's
Okay.
contemplating things right now.
Jos, I'm trying to climb down.
Okay, you asked a question, so that was your action for the round.
Okay, yeah.
Next we have
Okay,
Lao
so I'll
Shen.
stop here. Yeah.
Okay, Lao Shun is going to move forward a bit and just say, chant prayerfully, Lao Shu, show them the way, let them not fall into dismay. And just keep saying that over and over. So, that's just true.
At this point, I want to be surprised if Lao Shun pulled out some incense.
Yeah, I'm trying to get all the luck we can get out of this.
Hey, it worked on the last one, right?
Lao Shen, did you get that? Nope.
Let's see, I just say, hey guys, What about the Hydra's head? We could use that to disarm the trap. To shimmy it so it stops moving.
Yeah, I don't know how big they are. I was thinking we could just shove one in there too, but I mean, it was worth a shot, but I don't know if it would stop it. It hit Calamar and didn't stop, so.
I'm much smaller than that, though.
Well, it's down there. Try it. We have nothing to lose.
Except the head of a Hydra.
Oh, we have another fight.
We could probably throw that about 30 feet if somebody's strong.
If nobody else does it, I'll give it a shot in a minute.
Okay, so that sounds good. I'll just wait on everybody else and see what they want to do.
Just one problem.
Thank you.
You know what, never mind.
Okay, next we have Calamar. So,
Calamar.
last round, Calamar's turn was kind of cut short by being damaged by the trap. So what does Calamar want to do?
He is going to turn around and work with Jesse again on disarming the one behind him.
Okay.
That turned the last one off. See if it's in the same place. Not get his arm chopped off in the process. No arm chopping.
Okay. And anything else from Calamar and company?
Olivio is on the other side of the blade trap. He's just kind of waiting to see if they can disarm it. So, nope, we're done.
Okay. Jezzy still has 8 minutes to go.
Jessie's gonna give up on doing trap. She's gonna do.
And company.
So Thalion hears about this whole let's put the Hydra head in there. So Thalion's gonna pick up the Hydra head. He's strong enough. How big is the Hydra head? Just
Like
It's
this?
approximately like 5 feet wide. It's not really that heavy though. It's mostly filled with like air and bones and a
wasn't very
tiny
smart.
little brain.
so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit it down, like right at my feet, on Thalion's feet, and he's just gonna, with his foot, push it. You know what I'm saying? So it's sitting in front of him, but he's gonna push it, like with his feet, to like make it slide into the blade area. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if it stops, it's gonna stop in front of Calamar and stay there, in between the statue and it.
Hopefully.
The blade
Yeah, you can get a
minces
face
it up
full
into
of-
pieces.
Okay, so that ain't gonna work there, people.
We got some good
Sushi!
sushi
We
going
got
on.
head cheese over here now.
Yeah.
At first, I was covered with bugbear snot.
No,
Now I'm covered
Hydra.
with Hydra brains and saliva. Come on, y'all.
And your own blood.
Yeah, let's not forget that.
Okay, so Diane sees that doesn't work, so he's just gonna move back. He's like, the Hydra head thing, ew, did not work. Oh no, it has. Oh yeah, it didn't work, guys. And
Probably would have worked
now
well
just
at detecting the trap, but it wouldn't stop it, I guess.
so now Jesse's trying to pick apart a trap again, where she's about ready to just give up being a thiefies and throwing parts out over now a big old pile of you in front of her.
Is that because she believes she's not good at it, or it's just taking too long?
It's taking so long. She's getting frustrated.
Varen and Company.
Yeah, you're not gonna see much from Baron in this round. He's still taking up the rear. He was mildly entertained, but thought he just grabbed a Hydra head and walked away with it. Then he heard disappointed noise in the other room, and the sound of blade reaching bone. And he'll just keep watching. He's kind of getting bored like Jesse is.
No, Jessie's not bored. She's just ripping more guts out of this trap, and she's just getting so mad and frustrated at it.
And in that case, Baron's getting bored. But, he'll wait it out. That's his turn.
Okay. Boogie will. He's gonna step underneath Jezzy. Okay, and he's gonna grab the one of the pieces of the head, and he's gonna toss it 30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and you guys see that.
Good job, Boogie Will. Thanks, buddy. Smarter
Oh.
than the average bugbear.
You saw what?
There's
More
3 more.
traps activated.
Your characters don't see.
Okay.
Dean was there. You would see.
Scroll
More
down.
trap.
Scroll down and you'll see.
Oh, he revealed the other traps.
Well,
by
2
kicking
more.
by kicking the Hydra's head across.
By
Yeah, but
picking
there's-
a piece of it up and throwing it.
Yeah, but there's still maybe 1 more.
Oh, we can throw some. He can throw some more when we get down there. But
Oh.
look, that was so smart. Good job, buddy.
Oh, this is gonna take a while then.
Okay, it's 7:27, and Antar's Detect Magic is still going. Lao Shun's Magical Stones, and Thrash and Company. Dale, are you there? Dale?